Jackie Chan is a name that resonates worldwide, symbolizing not just incredible martial arts prowess but also a remarkable journey of perseverance in the film industry. Born in Hong Kong in 1954, Jackie was immersed in the world of martial arts from a young age, training rigorously at the China Drama Academy, where he honed his acrobatic skills and developed a passion for performance. After years of dedication, he burst onto the global scene, captivating audiences with his unique blend of action and comedy. Through iconic films like Drunken Master and Rush Hour, Jackie revolutionized martial arts cinema, intertwining humor and breathtaking stunts that endeared him to millions. Beyond his impressive filmography, Jackie is celebrated for seamlessly integrating astonishing physical feats with heartfelt storytelling, making his characters resonate on deeper emotional levels. However, it's not just his action sequences that define Jackie, it's his unwavering kindness and humility that set him apart. Known for his philanthropic efforts, he frequently gives back to the community and champions various charitable causes around the world. Jackie embodies the spirit of generosity, a man who values personal connection and seeks to uplift those around him. This ethos becomes particularly significant when juxtaposed against the challenges he faces during public appearances. Despite his stardom, Jackie remains grounded, often interacting warmly with fans and expressing gratitude for their support. As he prepares to participate in a charity event one sunny afternoon, surrounded by bright lights and eager supporters, little does he know that this day will unfold in unexpected ways. One encounter, in particular, will test both his patience and philosophy. A rude lawyer whose sharp tongue threatens to disrupt Jackie's unwavering commitment to kindness. The stage is set for an extraordinary confrontation that promises to surprise everyone involved. The sun shone brightly over the bustling city, casting a warm glow on the throngs of excited fans gathered outside the grand venue for Jackie Chan's charity event. The air buzzed with anticipation as people of all ages, clutching memorabilia and cameras, eagerly awaited a glimpse of their hero. Jackie, known for his humility and kindness, arrived to roaring applause, a wide smile spreading across his face as he waved to the crowd. He took his time, interacting with fans, signing autographs, and even posing for selfies, embodying the warmth that had made him beloved worldwide. Inside the venue, vibrant decorations adorned the space, enhancing the festive atmosphere. A stage was set up for speeches and performances aimed at raising awareness for children's education causes in underserved communities. Jackie felt a surge of purpose knowing that all the excitement was for such a meaningful cause. However, this joyous occasion would soon take an unexpected turn. As Jackie prepared to address the audience, a sharply dressed lawyer pushed through the crowd with an air of entitlement that immediately clashed with the spirit of the event. His demeanor was abrasive. He strutted forward as if he owned the place. Ignoring Jackie's welcoming smile and outstretched hand, he shot back a derisive comment about entertainers lacking real value in society. The contrast between Jackie's genuine positivity and the lawyer's rudeness created palpable tension in the air. Murmurs rippled through the audience as they witnessed this unwarranted confrontation. Jackie paused momentarily, taken aback by this unexpected hostility, but quickly regained his composure. He understood that not everyone shared his values and began to contemplate how best to handle this situation while staying true to himself. Little did he know how this encounter would unfold and change the mood of the day entirely. As Jackie stood backstage, gathering his thoughts and preparing to address the eager crowd, the rude lawyer made his way to the front of the stage. With an air of arrogance, he leaned in, his voice dripping with condescension. "So, this is the great Jackie Chan," he sneered, eyes gleaming with sarcasm. "I didn't realize they let clowns like you save the world." Jackie's heart sank momentarily. He had experienced skeptics before, but this felt unusually harsh, especially at a charity event meant to uplift others. The lawyer continued, gesturing dismissively, "What exactly do you do for society? Jumps and kicks won't pay the bills or educate children. It's entertainment, nothing more than a mere distraction." The audience shifted uncomfortably as murmurs of disbelief rippled through the crowd. Jackie's fans were taken aback by this blatant show of disrespect towards someone they admired deeply. Every remark from the lawyer felt like a jab. It was as if he aimed to diminish Jackie's contributions and belittle the very essence of performance art. "Let's be honest," the lawyer pressed on, his tone patronizing. "While you might be famous for flipping around on screen, that doesn't equate to real-world value." His disdainful laughter echoed lightly in the air, attempting to undermine not just Jackie but all entertainers who dedicated their lives to bringing joy and inspiration. Despite the bitter sting of the lawyer's words, Jackie took a deep breath and remained composed. That he understood that insults often stemmed from ignorance rather than genuine conviction. Resolute in his principles, he realized that responding with anger would only fuel the negativity. Instead, he began contemplating a response that might shift the narrative and showcase the power and importance of kindness, a lesson worthy of this strange encounter. The stage was set for an unexpected exchange that would challenge not only his patience but also redefine respect in such confrontations. As the lawyer's words hung heavily in the air, Jackie took a deep breath, grounding himself amid the tension. His initial reaction was not one of anger but rather a profound sense of understanding. It was as if he recognized that the lawyer's abrasive demeanor stemmed from a place of insecurity and ignorance rather than true conviction. Jackie had always believed that responding to negativity with positivity was the best approach, and this moment would be no different. With a calm demeanor, Jackie looked directly at the lawyer, his eyes reflecting neither hostility nor fear. Instead, they conveyed a silent strength and a willingness to engage, not in combat, but in conversation. Jackie began, his voice steady and sincere. Entertainment has its own value. It offers joy, inspiration, and sometimes even a much-needed escape from reality. The audience watched intently, fascinated by Jackie's ability to maintain his composure under pressure. He continued, "Many people find hope and motivation in the stories we tell through films. When I perform, I aim to connect with others and spread positive messages." Each word was deliberate, showcasing not only his philosophy of life but also underscoring his deep respect for every individual's contribution to society. As he spoke, Jackie noticed several fans nodding in agreement and murmuring their support. This only strengthened his resolve to turn the encounter into a teaching moment. He understood that not everyone shared his perspective on the arts, but he was determined to bridge that gap, not with anger, but with compassion. Jackie smiled genuinely at the lawyer, inviting him to see beyond the surface. "We all play our parts in this world," he concluded softly, "whether on stage or off, what matters is how we treat each other within those roles." In that moment, Jackie displayed not only his martial arts skills but also the power of peace, a skill that could change hearts and minds far more effectively than any punch or kick ever could. Emboldened by Jackie's calm demeanor, the lawyer leaned back, a smirk spreading across his face. He began, his tone dripping with sarcasm. "Talking a good game is easy, but let's be real here. Anyone can act tough behind a microphone or in front of cameras. It takes real skill to back it up physically." The challenge was evident as he squared his shoulders, clearly relishing the spotlight. Jackie could sense the tension escalate once more. The audience held its breath, eager to witness how this exchange would unfold. The lawyer continued, his bravado escalating with every word. "Why don't you show us what you're really made of? We all know you're just a performed fighter in movies. Let's see if you can actually deliver in real life." Several audience members gasped at the lawyer's audacity, and murmurs spread among the crowd. In that moment, Jackie recognized that this provocation was not just an insult, it was a challenge cloaked in bravado meant to draw him into a physical confrontation. Many would have felt compelled to respond with strength, but Jackie maintained his belief in resolving conflict through dialogue and understanding. Instead of rising to anger or violence, he pondered whether there was a way to flip this scenario on its head while still embodying his principles. With a calm smile that contrasted the lawyer's aggression, Jackie stepped forward slightly, addressing both him and the crowd. He replied warmly but firmly, "Fighting isn't about showing off power, it's about using your skills wisely. What matters is not just ability but also intent." His words hung in the air as he contemplated how to turn this challenge into something that showcased not only martial arts but also respect and integrity, a true reflection of who he was both on screen and off. Feeling the weight of challenge in the air, Jackie Chan decided it was time to turn the conversation on its head. Instead of succumbing to the lawyer's provocations, he seized the opportunity to engage the crowd while confronting the arrogance with good humor. "You know what?" Jackie said, a light-hearted smile breaking across his face. "How about we settle this with a friendly contest instead, a chance for you to show your skills, and for me to showcase my craft." The audience perked up at this unexpected twist, their collective attention now locked onto the unfolding drama. Jackie continued, "Let's make it interesting, a combination of wit and physical skill. After all, while it's easy to talk tough, why not demonstrate what we can do together? We'll both show our strengths, but in a way that entertains everyone. The lawyer hesitated for a moment, caught off guard by Jackie's playful yet confident demeanor, then, perhaps feeling pressured by the audience or simply too proud to back down in front of so many witnesses, he accepted the challenge with a flick of his hand. "Fine, but don't think I'll go easy on you just because you're famous." Jackie chuckled softly, sensing that this was precisely the kind of banter he could work with. The tension that had previously suffocated the air began to dissipate as camaraderie took its place. Without missing a beat, Jackie announced that they would perform a series of light-hearted physical activities, perhaps a mock martial arts spar or even an obstacle course that required both agility and cleverness. As they prepared for this light contest, spectators cheered enthusiastically. Jackie realized he had not only managed to defuse the situation but also redirected it into an opportunity for entertainment and learning, one that might leave everyone feeling uplifted rather than combative. With newfound energy buzzing through him and laughter brewing in the crowd, Jackie stood ready to show not just his skill but also how mutual respect can thrive even in moments of provocation. Excitement crackled in the air as the audience gathered closer, forming a semicircle around Jackie and the lawyer. Eager to witness the unfolding contest, Jackie took center stage, his charisma shining brightly as he introduced the friendly competition. "We'll start with a series of challenges. Quick reflexes and agility will be key," he called out, his voice carrying over the murmurs of anticipation. The first challenge involved a simple yet exhilarating obstacle course set up nearby. Cones and soft mats were placed strategically, offering plenty of room for both agility and flair. Jackie knew this was his moment to shine. With an infectious grin, he signaled for the lawyer to take his position alongside him, and the crowd erupted with cheers. "Let's see who can navigate the course while showing off some style," Jackie added playfully, showcasing a series of warm-up stretches and a few signature moves that delighted the spectators. He executed a swift series of spins and jumps, demonstrating not just his physical prowess but also his innate ability to entertain. The crowds laughed and clapped as Jackie effortlessly danced through the obstacles, making it look like an art form. As the lawyer prepared to go next, it was clear that he had underestimated Jackie's agility and charm. With a determined expression, he attempted to mirror Jackie's finesse but quickly struggled with even the simplest maneuvers. His movements were stiff and awkward. He tripped over a cone while trying to perform a flashy spin and tumbled onto the soft mat with an embarrassed grunt. The audience erupted in laughter at the sight of the lawyer's misstep. Jackie paused to lend a helping hand, helping him back to his feet with a supportive smile. "It's okay. We all have our strengths," he reassured him, turning this moment into a lesson about humility while keeping the mood light and jovial. As they continued with other challenges, it became increasingly clear that while Jackie excelled in skill and charm, the lawyer was learning that true strength also lies in graciousness and camaraderie. The contest had become more than just a demonstration, it was a celebration of sportsmanship and respect. As the contest continued, the atmosphere grew electric with excitement and camaraderie among the spectators. Among them, a young martial arts enthusiast named Leo stood out, clad in a bright red karate gi with a headband to match. Leo was a ball of energy, his eyes gleaming with admiration for Jackie. He had idolized Jackie for years, practicing his moves and mimicking his stunts in his backyard. As Jackie disarmed the audience with his playful banter and impressive agility, Leo couldn't hold back his enthusiasm any longer. "Go, Jackie, you've got this," he shouted from the front row, pumping his fists in the air. His loud cheers rippled through the crowd, infectious enough to draw attention. The audience began to echo Leo's encouragement, chanting Jackie's name like a rallying cry. Feeling the crowd's energy surge, Jackie glanced in Leo's direction and winked, making the young boy beam with pride. The support not only bolstered Jackie's confidence but also added an exciting layer of tension to the contest. The lawyer, now aware of the growing enthusiasm for Jackie, felt the pressure mounting. His previous bravado began to wane in the face of such fervent support for his opponent. "Let's see if you can keep up with the real champion," Leo called out playfully, further igniting the crowd's excitement. Jackie, inspired by Leo's spirit and unwavering support, decided to incorporate more flair into his performance. He executed spins and kicks that showcased not just skill but also a sense of fun and creativity. The crowd roared with approval as Jackie embraced this unexpected camaraderie, turning it into a source of motivation. As he moved through the course with renewed vigor, their cheers echoed in his ears, reminding him that this contest was more than just a challenge, It was a moment that united them all in celebration of martial arts and mutual respect. As the contest continued, Jackie Chan seized every opportunity to showcase not only his impressive martial arts skills but also the invaluable lessons of humility and sportsmanship. With each maneuver, he executed breathtaking spins and graceful landings that left the audience in awe, yet he remained grounded, always mindful of the importance of respect. During one segment of the obstacle course, Jackie performed a particularly challenging flip over a series of cones. As he landed with effortless precision, he noticed the lawyer struggling to keep pace. Instead of gloating over his own success, Jackie paused and turned back to offer some coaching tips. "Remember to focus on your balance," he called out encouragingly, demonstrating a few basic stances that could help improve the lawyer's technique. The crowd watched in admiration as Jackie not only showcased his talent but also acted as a mentor in that moment. Later on, during a playful sparring session, Jackie found himself executing slower, more deliberate movements while encouraging the lawyer to match his pace. When the lawyer attempted a kick and lost his balance again, Jackie deftly caught him before he fell. "It's all about finding your center," Jackie advised gently, helping him regain his footing. This act not only displayed Jackie's physical agility but highlighted his character, someone who would lift others up rather than revel in their missteps. With each passing moment, Jackie's ability to remain composed amid friendly rivalry reinforced the core values of humility and camaraderie. The audience cheered not just for Jackie's skill but for the way he transformed potential embarrassment into an opportunity for growth and connection. Their applause resonated with deeper meaning as they witnessed how true strength transcends mere physical prowess. It lies in lifting others up and creating an environment where everyone can learn and thrive together. As the contest reached its climax, the atmosphere buzzed with anticipation. Jackie sensed the moment had arrived to not only showcase his skills but to deliver a powerful lesson in respect and humility. With the crowd cheering wildly, he decided to incorporate a stunning move that would leave everyone in awe. He positioned himself at one end of the obstacle course, taking a brief moment to gather his focus. The crowd hushed, eyes fixed on him as he prepared for what was to come. With a swift kick, Jackie launched himself into a series of intricate spins and flips, seamlessly transitioning through each movement with grace and power. As he approached the final challenge, a high jump over a series of stacked mats, Jackie executed a breathtaking aerial somersault that seemed to defy gravity itself. Time seemed to freeze as Jackie soared through the air, and for a heartbeat, every spectator held their breath. He landed flawlessly on his feet, arms raised in triumph as the crowd erupted into thunderous applause and cheers. The spectacle was exhilarating. It wasn't just about martial arts skill, it was about showing what true dedication and heart could achieve. Yet, in that triumphant moment, Jackie turned his attention back to the lawyer. With a warm smile, he spoke directly to him before the audience. "You see," Jackie began, "it's not just about power or showing off. It's about respecting your own capabilities and understanding that every challenge is an opportunity for growth." His words echoed thoughtfully through the venue. The lawyer, visibly taken aback by both Jackie's performance and his message, felt the weight of those lessons sink in. Witnessing Jackie's humility and skill intertwined, he realized that respect is earned through actions, not just bravado or words. As the cheering subsided, Jackie stepped forward to offer an encouraging nod to the lawyer. In that pivotal moment, he demonstrated that true strength lies not only in physical prowess but also in uplifting others while cultivating mutual respect, a lesson that resonated deeply with everyone present. As the contest concluded, the atmosphere was charged with applause and laughter, but the real transformation was taking place within the lawyer. Initially, he stood on the sidelines, his posture rigid and defiant, the laughter of the crowd still ringing in his ears. But as Jackie's words resonated, emphasizing respect and personal growth, the lawyer found himself reflecting on his own behavior. Throughout the day, while he had entered the contest with a sense of superiority and skepticism towards Jackie, he now felt a flicker of humility igniting within him. The sight of Jackie not only demonstrating exceptional skill but also extending kindness and encouragement even to his opponents began to chip away at the walls he had built around his pride. The lawyer's gaze shifted from Jackie's triumph to the audience, who were clearly inspired by what they had just witnessed. Jackie, noticing the change in the lawyer's demeanor, approached him with a friendly expression. "You did well out there," he said sincerely, extending a hand in friendship. "It takes courage to step up and challenge yourself." The lawyer hesitated but then accepted Jackie's handshake, feeling an unexpected weight lift off his shoulders as he acknowledged his shortcomings. Witnessing this exchange, the crowd erupted into cheers once more, not just for Jackie's impressive performance but for a powerful moment of reconciliation, inspired by Jackie's example of grace under pressure. Many in the audience began to think about their own attitudes toward competition and respect. Let today be a reminder, Jackie addressed everyone, that we all have much to learn from each other. Strength is not just about how we perform, it's how we uplift those around us. His words resonated deeply with everyone present, igniting conversations about respect and personal growth long after the event concluded. In that moment, both the lawyer and the audience gained valuable insights, understanding that true strength lies in humility and connection rather than mere prowess or bravado. As they departed, many left with renewed hope and inspiration, reflecting on how kindness could transform not only individuals but entire communities. In the aftermath of the contest, it was clear that Jackie Chan had not only showcased his remarkable martial arts skills but had also imparted profound lessons on kindness and respect. The transformation of the lawyer from a figure of disdain to one of humility was a testament to the power of understanding and compassion in even the most challenging situations. Jackie's ability to navigate hostility with grace demonstrated that true strength lies not in confrontation but in uplifting others. As people began to disperse, conversations flowed among the spectators about the day's events. Inspired by Jackie's example, many reflected on their own behaviors and attitudes toward others. The contest had started as a rivalry but ended as a powerful reminder that competition can foster camaraderie and personal growth rather than conflict. Jackie took a moment to engage with the crowd, sharing his thoughts on the importance of lifting each other up. Every one of us has the potential to inspire change, he said, addressing the audience with sincerity. It's our responsibility to approach others with kindness, reminding ourselves that everyone has their battles. His words resonated deeply with those present, instilling a sense of hope that echoed long after the event concluded. As the sun began to set, casting a warm glow over the venue, individuals left not just with memories of thrilling performances but with renewed convictions towards kindness and respect. The ripple effect of Jackie's actions affirmed that moments of grace can triumph over rudeness, leaving a lasting impact on communities and reminding everyone that it is often the simplest gestures of understanding that hold the power to change hearts. In a world where negativity often prevails, Jackie Chan emerged as a beacon of hope, inspiring all who witnessed his journey to embrace compassion in their own lives. Through his actions, he illustrated that kindness is not a weakness but a profound strength capable of transforming lives and fostering unity among people from all walks of life.